Let it fall. Good. Let it fall. Just drop this. Ooh. Hey guys, so this is my traction table. I use it a lot of times in between patients because with me, when I'm adjusting people, I lean over a lot and I'm always hunching. So the point of this table is to push you into extension to compensate for poor posture. I use it on most of my patients, especially when posture is the issue. I'm always treating a ton of patients throughout the day, and honestly, it feels ridiculously good. One of the things in my office that you see in a lot of my videos is when I take my finger and I go under people's scapulas, kind of break up some of those tissues and increase range of motion. It hurts so good. It's one of those things that's just phenomenal for range of motion. It's one of those things I love to do because most people love it. Hurts in the office, feels great when you leave.
Bruh.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. So I'm gonna have you go face down, please, and I'll walk you through everything as we do it.
Great.
All right, so you're gonna go face down.
Oh.
You're good. You can drop your arms. There is an armrest below you. Yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna feel everything real quick. We're not gonna crack anything yet. If you feel like a little click, it's unintentional. A little stiff, my friend. Especially between the shoulder blades.
Oh, yes.
So when I use the gun, if it's too strong, just say something. We can obviously lower it. Was it your first time working out with Cormac?
I worked out with him a few times, but it's a new movement.
Yeah. What do you normally do for workout?
I'd say 4 or 5 days of strength training and then running 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
But dude, he's a beast, so I want to keep up with him, but it's challenging.
To say the, I was about to say, did you go to Pressure?
We went to Lifetime.
Lifetime, okay.
Yeah. How often do you guys work out with?
Like 3 times a week. But then go to Lifetime kind of on the side as well.
Oh, cool.
All right, so we're gonna walk you through adjusting your low back first, okay? So you're gonna lay on your side and face me this way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you first. Okay, so what's gonna happen? We're gonna bend this top leg. I'm gonna take both your arms. You will not fall. Okay. So what would happen? This leg would lower. My leg's gonna be on yours. My hand's gonna be on your low back here. I'm gonna rotate you and give you a hit like that. Okay. Your one job is just gonna be to relax. I'll tell you when to breathe in and out, but outside that, there's nothing to do.
Cool.
Any questions with it?
No. Let's try it.
Cool. The loudest ones will be your neck and upper back, but you'll feel this.
Cool.
Take a deep breath for me. Let it fall. Good.
Oh.
Easy. Not so bad, right?
Nice.
Other side. Keeps it interesting. You can face me this way. Did you work out this morning already?
No, I haven't been moving much in the last few days.
Bend this. Take a deep breath. Let it fall. Just drop this. Easy. Not so bad.
Feels nice.
Lay on your back. Okay. So I'm going to show you the neck before we do anything. So what's going to happen? I'm going to be here. I'm going to bring you here, and I'm going to turn you. It's going to sound louder than the other one, purely because your ears are there. It's not louder, but to you will be.
Cool.
Any questions?
No.
Is it okay if we do it?
Let's do it.
Just relax, nice and easy.
Ooh.
Good. Breathe. Not so bad?
Yeah.
Scoot down like in the lynch towards me. A little snap crap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take both your arms, so I'm gonna show you. We're gonna be here. I'm gonna rotate you, come back, and give you a little push like that.
Okay.
Okay? Take a deep breath. And breathe out, let it fall. Good, drop. Oh, let it go. And one more over. Easy. Not so bad, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. How often are you cracking your neck?
Pretty often.
Come sit up. You just definitely have some hypermobility in your neck. So you gotta cut down and definitely cracking the neck. It's one thing if you do like a stretch and get a little crack, that's fine. But when you're going like this, which I have a feeling you're probably doing, you're overstretching those ligaments, you're gonna cause some instability in the neck. You're just having way too much range of motion up here. Yeah. And that's what you get all the time when you go like this. So it's not one of those things you can cold turkey it, but you should try to limit it for sure.
So what's the difference between me doing that and these other cracks? Are these?
Sure. This is very simple. Yeah. So what happens with you, before I adjust everything, when you're on your stomach, I'm kind of feeling your joint. So when I push on a joint, you should get a nice little spring. Yeah. The joints that I don't get a little spring on, those are the ones I need to kind of adjust. So I introduce a little extra range of motion, get them moving properly. With you, when you're kind of just doing this, there's 2 types of joints. One's called a hypermobile joint. It's joints that already move too easily, and hypo are ones that don't. So the ones that kind of go like this really easily, those are hypermobile orbital joints. So they're just used to kind of being consistently like that.
Yeah.
And so my job is not to touch those joints. It's just to adjust the joints that are not moving properly to kind of get the whole thing to move properly again.
Gotcha.
So, but what happens is you train your body that kind of this is normal by cracking yourself nonstop.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. With you, I mean, it's just a little bit of poor posture for a long time because you're so rounded like this.
Yeah.
So when you go like this, this upper back kind of cramps up, like compresses all that, and the same thing with the base of the neck. But like I said, cracking yourself, if you want to do your mid-low back thing, that's not the end of the world, or cracking knuckles, that's fine. But where the issue I kind of tell people not to do is the neck. So that's one of those things, you're just going to look for discomfort for sure. It temporarily feels good, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's just, you're going to get in a bad habit. What we're starting to see now is people in their early 20s with arthritis in the neck, whether it's due to cracking your neck or anything like that, but there's never been such a demand where everyone's cracking the neck 100 times a day. You know, and that's the problem we're seeing. So although I can't clinically say it, it's definitely a correlation.
Got you. Okay.
All right, cool. Swing your legs to the left. Ditch here, ditch the shirt.
And you said it's okay to crack like lower back if I want to try, or
In general, should you crack anything on your own? Not really. But
Okay.
what happens is if you're
Let's
just
see
doing
that.
if you're doing a nice stretch or anything like that and you feel the crack down, that's completely okay.
Yeah.
If you just feel a little stiff in your back and you just kind of bring your legs like that to get a little crack, that's fine.
Okay.
It's just forceful juggling movements is what you should avoid. So if you're just like intentionally pushing like that or intentionally
Yeah.
going like that or this, that's what you shouldn't do. Normal range of motion, like any sort of stretch or whatever,
and if it cracks, it's
and if
fine.
it cracks like this, totally fine. You can do that. It's just you don't want to be in the habit of forcefully pulling past that several times. That's where you're gonna go.
Got you. I'm definitely in the habit of that.
Yeah.
With my neck for sure.
Yeah, it's just super common. Yeah, and the whole point of this adjustment is just to introduce some extra range of motion to joints to get them moving properly. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna use a little piece of steel and I'm gonna scrape here, I'm gonna scrape here. So when you hunch, these muscles are always a little bit tight, so that's why we're gonna focus on these.
Yeah, the Katsukis are natural hunchers. Hunchbacks.
There you go. Turn your head to your left and then you go straight down. Good, so you're gonna feel this. If it's too much, you're gonna let me know. It's not meant to feel awesome in the moment, but once you kind of loosen these muscles, it'll take a lot of pressure off.
All right.
I know it sucks. It's good for you. Builds character.
Hey, I'm all for that.
Where are you from?
Idaho originally.
How'd you end up here?
I went to college at Pace University.
Okay.
So I studied business and then stayed and met my wife here,
And the rest is history.
and now we have a Pomeranian and
What more could you want?
yeah, honestly, maybe a house upstairs.
Turn your head to your right.
That's the next part.
Go straight down.
We're upstate.
We're thinking like an hour, hour and a half, so not too far. Maybe like Hudson Valley, Carmel, Austin.
That's so funny you say that. I just bought a house in Carmel.
Did you really?
Right. I've never heard of Carmel. You're the second person to say it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Congratulations.
Life is too good sometimes.
Look at you.
Yeah. We
Do you
split
have a
the,
Pomeranian yet?
have a golden retriever.
Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, the one outside. Okay,
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
Awesome.
Hug yourself. Bring your head straight down.
Congratulations. Why did you choose that area?
Honestly, I was looking for a lakefront property that was close an hour to an hour and a half max of the city. Literally what you said.
Perfect,
So that's why it was just. And you can also take the train to Carmel.
Exactly.
So it's like.
But not too far of a commute if you
No,
need to.
you can drive it. It's an hour and 10 minutes, or you can take the train. It's like 80 minutes plus a 7-minute car ride. But live in the city primarily. But that's just a escape for the dog. Right, it's the
That's
simple
exactly
things.
what we want. Might be neighbors.
Alright, so you can feel this come on. It's going to start in your low back. It's going to go all the way up towards your neck and come back down. The whole point of it is just since you hunch, it's to push you into extension to compensate. Most people are on their phone all day, they're hunched over, they're on their desk, so they never really get themselves into extension. This will force you into extension, and it should feel pretty good. You'll be here like 6-7 minutes. Your one job, close your eyes and relax, let it do its thing. If you need anything, just say something. If not, just relax. It's just.
This is good practice for like body rolling.
Yes, 100%.
Move like Shakira after this.
Anything lower, you'll hunch every single time. So nobody's gonna do it, but how you should look at your phone is like this, with the buttons in line with your eyes. So keep your head neutral.
Okay.
Because everyone's on their phone like this all day.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. So if you're at home, computer, laptop, make sure the top third of the monitor and not with your eyes. That's the best thing you do to help your hunching. Everyone buys a standing desk, but if the computer's too low, it doesn't mean anything.
You're hunching anyway.
It's a waste of time,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Cool.
the biggest thing.
Awesome.
So
Thank you so much. Nice to
Welcome,
meet
Sponge.
you. Oh well, I might as well, right? Hey, bud.
this dog is spoiled beyond belief.